Shane DeWald. I'm the landscape architect for Seattle Department of Transportation Urban Forestry Division, and I'm out here to try out a new tool for keeping pedestrians safe and trees healthy. It's a tree pit top dressing, and it's made from recycled tires. It allows water to run through, and it also stays in place, remains stable much longer than traditional tree pit treatments like bark mulch and rock mulch that we've commonly used in the past. This is the material that we're using at the site that I'm at right now, which is McGraw Square. It was selected because its color makes it look somewhat similar to a bark mulch material. You can see how stable it is. It's very firm, and this is an opportunity to just see how fast water runs through.
I'm Trey Wiley. I'm Chief Operating Officer for Ave Industries. We're the manufacturer and creator of Flexi-Pave, which is being used today to install in the tree surrounds at Pine Street location and then McGraw Square, where we are today. Flexi-Pave is the name of the product, and it is a mix of recycled passenger tires, granite aggregate, and then our binding agent, which is a single component, moisture cured, non-volatile mix that holds everything together. The benefit in the application we're using here today is a replacement for typical tree surround alternatives, whether that be metal tree grates, barks, mulches, things like that. The challenge that most cities have found with the metal tree grates is that they're expensive to install, they're challenging to maintain, and they're challenging to keep debris out of. When they look at some of the loose alternatives such as bark or gravel or mulch, they find that those products, while inexpensive, tend to migrate. They end up in the storm sewers. They tend to wash. They're a maintenance nightmare. People are always back with some frequency trying to maintain and keep them looking tidy. The product that we're putting down today is basically an install once and walk away. So the product went down about 10 to 15 minutes per tree surround in the locations we installed today. Almost zero maintenance at this point. The product is non-migrating. This time tomorrow the product will be cured and set. You'll be able to walk across it. If need be, you could put an emergency vehicle on it. It's a structural product, but it's still completely porous. So the product's capable of moving thousands of gallons of water per hour per square foot into the groundwater system around the trees. So from a watering standpoint, watering, maintenance of the trees becomes much easier. The trees have increased health, increased life expectancy, and just overall well-being.
The opportunity to try this out today is really unique in terms of the product has been provided free of charge from the product representative, KBI. It's a product that requires certification for contractors to install it. We have 3 different contractors out here gaining their certification by donating their time to assist us with these installations, both here at McGraw Square and the first one we did earlier today on Pine Street.
Completely eco-friendly product. The binder is 100% inert once it cures. There's zero off-gassing, zero VOCs, zero leaching that occurs from that. And within the product itself, we're using recycled passenger tires, and the volume that we use is about 3/10 of a tire per square foot. So a typical tree surround that we're doing here would have somewhere between 6 and 7 tires used in its ability. We did 400 square feet today, so that's about 220 tires that we kept out of the landfills and kept out of the other uses for tires, which are typically incineration or burning them for fuel.
One of the most important interests that SDOT has is pedestrian safety. As our transportation corridors become more and more pedestrian oriented, we want to make sure that the tree pits are compatible with the system standards that we are trying to promote these days.
KB Industries donated 100% of the materials, and the city was able to coordinate with some of its existing vendors to become trained on how to install the product and how to use it. So this was a zero-cost project for the city, and it's done on more of a demonstration basis. Want to see how it's going to work, make sure it's going to fulfill their goals and needs, and we look forward to getting a call back to provide some more.